At a particular company, we had a GRC team that was small. I think we might have had 20, 25 people in all of security. And there's a lot of toil on the GRC team. They have to do a lot of manual tasks. And one of the tasks that they had to do is that when a customer requested access to our pen tests, like an executive summary for a pen test, they want to watermark it so that we know if it leaks, who was the one that accidentally leaked it or purposefully leaked it. So they would go into the tool and sort of do it, and it was just so manual, so painful. And as we started growing, there were more and more requests in itself. So what they ended up doing is they hired what they call the GRC workflow engineer. It was just to really reduce the toil on the team, reduce all that manual work. And at first, they set up a page. Anyone on the sales side, if they needed that documentation, they say, okay, this is a documentation for this client, this particular email address of this client. It would input that information. 5 minutes later, it has all of the documentation that they need, all with watermarks. So the sales team was self-serving it. At some point, they felt that, you know what, a certain side customer, they're always going to need this sort of information. So they actually built it into the software itself. Like, okay, why even bother salespeople on this if these customers actually need it? Let's build it into the application, and they made it available in the application. So you had to be a certain size, have to have certain license with us, but they made it self-serve so that these individuals never have to even bother sales. They can get the information themselves. So I really enjoy working with those type of individuals that are understanding, like, while it is adding value and we're getting things that our customers need, it's not really adding value. They could do much more important GRC work itself. So being able to automate some of these simple workflows, I don't expect them to write code good enough to put it into the app itself. But if they're able to create that page and be able to automate a little bit of work so that they don't have to do it and the sales people can self-service themselves, I think that's fantastic in itself.